rising to all and anything and everything positive, right? On my morning quick walk, we have to talk about giving you guys a market update as usual. This is the market update as usual, coming from the Crypto Dough channel. We're going to talk about on today, we're going to talk about Solana ETF, Canada. Next big thing. I'm not really a fan of Solana, but just because I'm not a fan doesn't mean that my audience don't hold Solana, right? I like Sui a little better than Solana. Reason being is Solana crashes a lot. And I learned that throughout the meme thing, um, where there's a lot of liquidity, it crashed, right? It even crashed, I believe, when Trump launched his meme coin as well. So that's another thing. But we're going to talk about it. Um, I like Arbitrium and Sui a bit better, right? But that's not financial advice. It still plays a key part in the crypto atmosphere or the crypto sphere. Also, I am Crypto Dough. I'm here to share everything I know, and teach you guys everything I know with you guys. So together we can go further than Wells Fargo. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, share this video, share this video as well. Subscribe to the channel, share this video as well. Just a quick early morning walk. How you guys doing today? I'm gonna give you guys some time to get in the chat. How you doing today? And it's also Good Friday. We're also going to talk about crypto update as far as Bitcoin. What's going on with the tariffs? When are they going to stop playing the China makes everything, the United States consume everything? When are they going to stop playing this let's see who blink first game? Because that's all it is to me. Is let's see who blink first. Both of them need each other. And they can do better business more with each other than actually without one another. That's just what I solely believe. Right? How you guys feeling on this Friday? How you guys feeling on this Friday? We're talking crypto. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. I'm gonna read an article. Um, I'm gonna read an article from, and let me know if you guys can hear me clearly. I have these headphones on, so let me know if you can hear me loud and clear as well. Bricks brings. Hey, how you doing? Okay, excellent. I'm glad you can hear me. Excellent. How you feeling today? How you guys feeling today? It's Good Friday. If you guys understand, I think what Easter is coming up. So it's Good Friday, the Friday before Easter, if you guys are religious. Um, I stay out of those conversations. But we this is a crypto channel, so we got to talk about a lot of different things. Hopefully you guys are doing well on this beautiful Friday morning. It is currently 8:30, about a cool 50 degrees. It will be about 80 degrees on the East Coast today. Um, I'm currently in one of these parks. Let me show you guys what's in front of me. It looks like swamp area right there. To the right, you have the rivers. This is just my path that I'm taking right now. I normally take this path in the morning, walk about a 20-minute, 30-minute walk, a couple miles, and then I hit the gym later on. But this gives me time to actually do my videos and breathe, and it's a lot of fresh air and nature and the sounds and everything else. So I kind of like it. Briggs said, "Great. What is your plan for Easter?" Well, my plan for this weekend and or Easter is, spend some time with some family, loved ones, anything along that nature. Maybe some nieces, nephews, to spend some time with people, spend some time with people or spend some time with yourself and work on investing yourself as well. Regardless, do something. That's the point. do something. Some people give thanks. Oh, look at these dares. So I'm looking and I'm like, I never seen dares in waters like this, but they surely crossed the water. That's another one. Where you going? They went that way, dare. No, he don't know where to go. They left that dare. They went over there. Bluke said, what's going on, Bluke? How you doing, Bluke? Top of the morning. They went that way. I don't think that dare know where to go. You guys got to come back and get your dear friend. Um, Princess said, "Hello, how you doing? Good morning to all. Good morning to all. Doing my early morning walk. Of course, we're in nature, so you see a lot of different things. You see a lot of different things. A lot of different things in nature. I was just to the left, to the right. You seen a whole bunch of deers just jump out the what's the name? But one is lost, and he don't know where they went. And he's actually, I said it's a he. You see the deer right there? He's actually like looking like, where did they go? They went this way, bro. They left you. I'm sure they're gonna come back and get you. Okay. But anyway, nature. So that being said, good morning. With that being said, let's talk about crypto. A lot of distractions in the morning, which I don't mind getting distracted by nature. I tell you guys that. It's soothing, it's refreshing. The first thing you should do in the morning is something positive. That's the first thing you should do. Do something positive. I believe that you can control your day if you control the first 60 minutes of your day. You know, you make your day. Don't allow your day to make you. Let me repeat. You make your day. Do not allow your day to make you. That's my motto. That's my motto. That's my motto for this year. Okay, so this is my spot that I like to go to and record. Very scenic, very beautiful. This is my spot right here. When I look at the river and the river is moving, the only thing I think about is ripple. Okay, so let's get into it. We're talking about Solana, right? Put a one in the chat if you guys own Solana. Which crypto do you guys own? Put a one in the chat if you own Solana or Solana, right? Put a one in the chat if you own Solana. Or let me know what cryptos you guys own, right? Brick said you look like Shaquille O'Neal. I wish. Shaquille O'Neal's look like me. It's like, nah. That was funny though. I'm only 5'7". So I'll take his height. No, I actually I like the way I am. I wouldn't trade it for the world. Okay, Solana surges 4.5 as Canada launches first spot ETF. North American institutions' interest grows as Solana reclaims DEX dominance over Ethereum with 60% weekly gain. Now, to me, Solana is a much better project than Ethereum, but I think Sui is a much better project than Solana and Ethereum. That's just what I think. Now, do I think Ethereum going to be around? Of course, they're going to be around. But as far as Ethereum itself being the base, no. They have a lot of problems that they have to solve with solutions like layer twos. So that's just how I look at Ethereum. I'm not going to say don't buy Ethereum. I'm not going to say buy Ethereum, right? I own Ethereum as well because I got in way back when. But at the same time, I've allocated most of my cash to, well, some of my cash to more solution-based projects like Sui. I like that a bit better. I like that a bit better. Right now, currently, Solana is at $134. Solana prices rose over 4% amid global economic tensions, outperforming the broader crypto market. The 125 through 175 range has become critical, supported a support zone for Sol, successfully rejecting multiple downside attempts. Canada launches the first spot, and this is what we're talking about now because ETF season is coming. XRP going to have one. Polkadot is going to have one. Um, a lot of different, a lot of valued stocks. I mean, not stocks. Crypto will have one as well. Canada launched the first spot Solana ETF in North America, boosting international interest in the token. Litecoin is going to have one as well. Let me know who own Litecoin in here. Global economic tensions and trade policy uncertainties continue. Uncertainty continue. Solana prices rose more than 4% on Thursday, while the broader market gauge CoinDesk 20 rose about 3%. The 100 the 125 through 100 range for Sol has emerged as a critical support zone that successfully rejected multiple downside attempts. So basically, you can invest in Canada Sol ETF, right? I'm gonna leave that article for you guys to read a bit later on, but you can basically invest into Sol ETF, and it's located in Canada, right? Let's check out the market. What's going on with Bitcoin? What's going on with the broader market of things? Bitcoin to me is holding up strong compared to the market. And you all know that Gary Gensler, look at this right here. Gary Gensler goes full Bitcoin maximalist in first interview after SEC exit. I told you guys he was playing the world at the same time. I told you guys he was playing the world at the same time, right? Now he can really talk about what he needs to talk about. Okay, I wanted to look at Bitcoin prices. Let's go to Coin Market Cap. Let's look at let's look at the whole market in general. Let's look at the whole market. We at Coin Market Cap that's doing the morning update. The the crypto price right now, as far as the Fear Degree Index, is a 32. So it actually went up. It actually went up. That's pretty good. It was just at a 13, 13 and a 15. And I was advising people, not really advising people because I can't tell you what to do, but I told myself that, hey, I'll be buying, allocating some cash into it, right? I believe that it's actually a great time to start allocating cash into these projects. Um, again, over a month or two, it'd be excellent. Okay, so you have Bitcoin right now. Bitcoin right now is at $84,727. ETH is about 1,600. XRP is $2.08. Just giving you a quick market update. ADA is 61 cents. Link is about $12. XLM is 24 cents. Just giving you a quick morning update. The overall market is down 0.03%. We had $2.67 trillion. Now, let's talk about the tariffs as well. Like I say, China and the United States is playing the who can blink first game. They're having a stare off. America don't make anything and manufacture anything. We make a lot of consumers. We consume everything. That's a superpower. You have something like You have something like China makes everything, produces everything. That's their superpower. But together, they can go further than Wells Fargo. Together. Apart, they're going to have to form new alliances. They're going to have to make this, make that. China economy, as far as the yen and the money, is weak to me. They have a weak economic value, but they do produce a lot of different things. So that's the only thing that I can say, right? And that's all I'm gonna share with you guys. I'm gonna give you guys a later on update about what's going on in the market. I'm sure something new. Hey, when China and the United States decide to sit down at the table, and I think it's coming soon because the Fed rate cut is going to come soon as well. The market is going to boom after that because the tariff is the only thing that's been holding us back. That and actually the Fed rate. I tell people that in June the Fed have to refinance. So if they have to refinance in June, May, I'm betting on May that we're going to hear the news in May. We may have a sideways market for April and May, right? You got to think about the M2 money supply, which is it's got to be here before the end of the year. I don't care what anyone says. I still think that we're in a bullish market. Right now, well, let's see what happens because people don't know what tomorrow may bring. Correct? So anything could happen. We can literally go to war and the market tank. Something can happen to Trump and the market tank. God forbid, right? Because he's here for a reason. And do I agree with everything he say? No. But as far as from an economical point of view, I think he's actually one of the best representation of what America actually is. America was built on negotiation, guns, violence, entrepreneurship. These are the foundations and the building block of America. Strategic abilities, and I think that he embodies all of those characteristics. We don't have to like him. That's why I stay out of politics. But as far as from an economical point of view and a business point of view, he's shaking up the world and putting things back in order to me. I think that when you're putting things back in order, you're going to have a little bit of riffraff. You're going to have a lot of maybe fear, uncertainty, and doubt. But then when it all gets sewed back together, then that's when people are going to begin to applaud. And the reason why I say this is they did the same thing with crypto. I was told you are so foolish for investing in the crypto. Why would you spend your money on crypto? Why? Why crypto though? Why would you spend your money on these things? I said, why wouldn't you? It's the risk that I took. Did it pay off? Oh, it paid off. It also paid some things off. So it paid off quite well. Good morning to you, Duckling. Good morning. Good morning to you, Duckling. So it paid off quite well. Princess says so you feel they will cut rates in May? I believe that they will, and it can be anytime before that as well. Because I think they're going to cut rates before you refinance. It will actually make logical sense. I think they will cut their rates before they refinance. Why would you refinance at a higher rate? That's like you having a house and instead of financing and they increase the rate and you decide to refinance, you're going to pay more, right? They're going to wait till the rate cut to then refinance. So I think we have about 60 days. Well, it's the middle of April. We have 70 something days in order for this to transition. So I got it being in May, they may cut rates. It just makes sense to me from an economical point of view. I see Trump wasn't Jerome Powell. I mean, okay, basically, I understand your typo. Wanted Jerome Powell to be fired for not cutting rates. Yeah, but I think that was a tactic as well. You guys have to read the book, The Art of the The Art of the Deal. If you read the book, you will understand everything he's doing. It's marketing. What he's doing is saying, look, I want these things to happen, so I'm going to put it in the atmosphere, even if it have to be a way of trickery in order for it to happen. Okay, we want to bring money back to the United States or create a problem that the feds can bail out, right? Or create a problem that the feds have to cut their interest rate on regardless, right? Let's make tariffs. Let's do the tariff thing. Do you know that 130 countries around the world is sitting down with the United States right now? I think eventually, and this is just my prediction, I could be wrong, right? I don't mind being wrong. Eventually, they would probably pay zero tariffs. The main show was to corner China and to have China in this back and forth negotiation while also tanking the markets. Tanking the markets is beneficial for the people that want to buy more. So now you can't say, well, only the rich have the ability to buy these stocks. Only the rich have the ability to buy crypto. No, any day to day folks can buy it. At the prices that they're at now, and I'm not saying you can't buy all of them, but you can damn sure find an entry point somewhere. You're getting a golden opportunity again. So things go down, what happens? Things suddenly go up. So to me, it's an organized stage play. It's a bit Shakespearean. It is a bit Shakespearean to me. Now I'm going uphill. So I was going uphill for a second. So if the breath is out of hand, or you hear me breathing heavy a little bit, it's because I've been on my 30-minute walk. Um, so that's what I believe. He's playing chess, not checkers. That's what I believe is going on with the market. You got to tank it a little bit. People can get in. The rich can buy some more. The poor can buy some more. The middle class can buy some more. Right? Right? And then it's going to take off. And think about it like this. And I give people these examples, the same example over and over. 2008, housing market crash. Feds came to the rescue. 20, health crisis. Feds came to the rescue. Bailout. 2025, tariff crisis. Fed's gonna come to the rescue. Another bailout. So just pay attention to these things. M2 money supply need to be printed. Quantitative tightening is slowly becoming quantitative easing. So these things are happening. It's not happening as fast as we want them to happen, but nonetheless, these things are happening. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. This is Crypto Dope. This is Crypto Dope. Put on your seatbelts. It is time to take off.